Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? Now it's Patterson. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The NFC takes over first and 10.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks in the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. They could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And he finds Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On first and 10, here's Rodgers. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Flushed out right. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Rodgers now on first down. He'll find Metcalf.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. And complete, right side to Cook. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. And his kick is good. And that is going to tie the ball game early into this third quarter. So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The AFC takes over first and 10. At their own 22.
The AFC offense now heading out for their first drive of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On second down now, it's Henry, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads.
Yeah.
When you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit, he is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff to Henry. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Mahomes firing complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
AFC. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And he's going to go down again. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles. Thus,
the NFC gets in there and blocks it. Through an opening, and there he goes. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and we will remain tied here in this third quarter. A good effort there from distance, but he might have needed a little more help from the air conditioning behind him on that one.
It probably would have helped. This is awfully close to getting there. It was right on target, but it winds up being just a little bit short.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Makes the score NFC 36, AFC.
So it's his third field goal now in the ball game, and they needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back and forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The AFC takes over first and 10. At their
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Working from the gun, Mahomes. escaping the pressure right.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own, but let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll run. It's Henry.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
33-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on first down. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Aaron Donald in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
8 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
2 straight sacks have them backed up now for a 3rd and goal.
It's NFC football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
The NFC takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the... This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the NFC has broken the tie.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Roberts on the return.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the AFC takes over 1st and 10.
The offense for the AFC set to go now. And one thing you'd like to see in a Pro Bowl, a competitive contest. We've got that just like the last 2 seasons. A 1-score game as we play here in the 4th.
What I'd love to know, what's the discussion on the sidelines of both teams right now? Because, you know, it's an exhibition-type game, but as you said, as competitive as it is now, these guys are going to want to win. There may be some guys who sub some guys out, trying to get back on the field and try and help their team win down the stretch.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Going deep for Diggs. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to first. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. The loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And it'll bring up 3rd down. Now Mahomes maybe a free play. He is going to find Hill here. 20. And they do finally get him. But he makes it all the way to the 6.
So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the AFC is an extra point away from tying this game up. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game. Defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Now it's Patterson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. Glancing down at the stat sheet, and we've been tracking it, but you get a 100-yard game, you're really happy. You're over 200 like he is. You probably want that ball after this game, don't you?
You want that one. You want to continue to call the same plays. In any other game you play, you're having one of those magical performances that just never want to end. And you know something? Your fellow receivers, they get those clenched grins right now, like, congratulations. But why is it in me?
Well, so far, it's been all about him. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on in Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. He may try and run for this. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play. And
they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So that will wipe the 6 off the scoreboard.
you talk about dampening a celebration. That's a touchdown pass that's going to be called back because of the penalty.
Henry out of the pistol. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. Oh, some strong running. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
AFC 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Eluding the press. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the AFC has broken this tie. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Takes over 1st and 10.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. Cook able to escape. And now running right through him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers.
Well, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean. They can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the NFC just an extra point away from tying up this game. And man, Charles, talk about singing something in there. And those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Set to kick off.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Roberts now on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you, someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. Let's see if he can do it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Now here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Mahomes now on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
That gets them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
24-yard line.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Caught left side, Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And they will take a knee here. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. And they will take a knee here as time will likely run out on regulation, and we'll go to overtime.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Now it's Patterson. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. Throwing now is Rodgers. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be third down.
Brings up third and 8.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Hard throw, incomplete. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, fourth down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the NFC out to an early 3-0 lead. And this stadium is abuzz after that one, understandably so. I cannot believe he hit that thing.
And you can't help but think back to Tom Dempsey. And his record stood for, what, 43 years until Matt Prater broke it? And now here's a new record. And I'm with you. I cannot believe that ball went through the posts.
Roberts on the return. And he returns this to the 22.
Roberts on the return. The AFC takes over first and 10.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. They set up the screen for Henry. 3 yards the gain there, second down. So a little chunk there on first as they try to chip away down 3 in overtime.
I like your description. Chip away, down 3. You don't have to get it all in one big play, although obviously that would be nice. But there's no need to have that type of risk associated with it. Run your offense, get first downs, get yourself in a position where you know you're going to at least get 3 and keep this game going. If you get 6, so much the better.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
That's good.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
To the 27-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Buda Baker with a pick. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.